as fast as the other kids who have had 1 year of experience in CC1 blending sounds into stories. So I just want to show you some drills basically, right? And maybe that you have done already before, but just to show everyone else, because we have some new people here as well that have not had much experience in teaching phonics, okay? So a nice one I got here is just for blending phonics sounds together. And it's kind of nice, it just goes on a little rhythm, okay? So these are the sounds, so we can just go, ah, 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 and then we teach them, thank you, not t, okay? T is T-U, because then you get kids with cat, okay? So, okay? Not or something like that, okay? Should be the right sound. So here we go. You can follow me. Ready? Go. Okay, and then you can put in 3 letters, or you can change the sound. So I can just show you. We got markers, right? Then you change it around. If you want to do a different vowel sound, you can just do that. As you can see, my vowels are usually in blue and with the consonants in red. So let's just do I, okay? Very easy. And then in the whole word, I can do that. Now you guys can all read, but the point for you guys is that you can quickly cut the words into sounds. That's the important part. So I, okay? That's it. Ready? You go. Okay? You gotta think for that. It's pretty simple, okay? And then you can just put in, other words, another sound in front of it. Let's just do P, okay? And after a while, the kids can just, you write on the whiteboard, you're doing it a few times, they just start doing it by themselves, okay? Or have them, you create your own, okay? Just watch out that the nice letters, not like T-I-T or something like that. You never know what they're gonna come up with, okay? This is a little different, okay? Here we go. Okay, and if you drill that a lot, it helps you if you're new with it too, okay? And the kids are gonna, oh yeah, this is not so hard, okay? I can say the sounds. Every time we teach phonics, make sure that when we do jolly phonics, that they know P, okay? That's at the end. I always test the kids after they come, maybe check your books with you, or you ask your TTP when they check the books after they've written something, that they can just say the sounds. More important than knowing how to sing the song, okay? Make sure they know the sounds, because then they can start blending them together as they start feeling more confident with all the letters, okay? Now, another thing I do, you guys all have, I forgot to steal Phil's again. You guys all have, I think, letter magnets. Yeah? These are around your whiteboard.
Yeah.
Do you have a set?
No.
He doesn't have a set. You don't have a set.
Not anymore. It's upstairs.
It's upstairs. Okay, who else does not have a set? You know, the white ones, not this, the white ones with the
They're
blue
magnets.
letters on it.
They're
You have
just
capital
magnets,
letters
yeah.
and lowercase
We
letters.
didn't make them. They're actual magnets.
They're actually big magnets.
Yeah, but I just
I
wrote
like
them
cards so
down
much better.
before.
So actual magnets are so hard to move around the whiteboard.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if you guys like this is about 14 years old or so. Okay, I made these a long time ago. We can produce a set of these.
I think that's better because they can actually see how it fits on the lines.
Yeah, that's why I made these. These are not only for phonics, but also for, they're always on display in my classroom for kids to go like, how do we, oh yeah, like that. I'll find it somewhere, wherever this is. I'll give it to the octopus and they can mass produce them. They're very nice. And what do we do here? Again, another way for phonics to test them on their listening, not just the looking and the producing of the sounds, but listening and then putting them in, okay? So I usually just ask one kid to come forward, little Gino.
Okay.
Yeah, okay?
A very leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say a word and we're gonna cut it up together as the class, so that they can do it, and you're gonna pick the beginning, middle, and ending sounds, okay? Yeah? These are the beginning ones.
Okay.
These are the middle ones, the vowels, and the ending sounds. Whenever you do this, don't put like Z on the ending sounds, or H, or something else that doesn't work for CVC words, right? Like don't put R's or H's or J's, you know, usual stuff. Put that on the other side. Okay? So how about in here, the nice part, if you have kids, right, I can already spell if you just say cat, C-A-T, dog, you know, I don't need to. Listen, just make up some random stuff. Okay? Just make up some random stuff that they have no clue about. So they have to really listen for the sounds, which is more important, okay? So how about we go for yip. Let's cut it together, everyone. Yeah. Yip. Yip. Oh, go find out. Yeah, which one's yeah?
5, 4.
Yeah. E. Good. Help them out, guys. Yeah.
Eep.
And
Oh, there you go. Yay.
Okay. Good job. Good job. High five. Yeah. Very nice. All right. Good. And then let's say it one more time. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Eep.
Yip.
Okay, and you have lots of kids, so even the kids who come up, they're like, I don't really know what they're doing. Everyone's helping out. That's what should be your goal in your class, not for English, but for the whole message at our school, loving, kind, happy, and grateful. They should be working together, not embarrassing, like, haha, you don't know how to do it, or stuff like that. Now, if you have some kids who come up and, you know, oh, they're so much better, okay, just make it harder, okay? Just throw in some blends, right? Do you understand blends? Like, you instead of one letter you put in like SL or something like that, right? Or you put in CR, and at the end you put like perhaps NT or something, or whatever you want to do, okay? And then they can have they're really words. Kids in my class really like doing this. They're always working together. If it's some kids like, you know, guys know Aki maybe, you know, his level super high. We call him the final boss. Okay, then when we throw out something ridiculous like SPRUNK or whatever, and then even he gets a little flustered, like, okay, this is not a word that I know how to spell, so they always need to cut the phonics down and help them out, okay? Now, another fun games you can do, I'm sure some of you guys have done it, is that you take some letters, okay, and you just put them on the floor. Do you guys understand? Yeah. You put them on the floor. It's very amazing, right? You can use the floor, okay? And you just put them on the floor, and you have some kids just jump over the letters, and as they jump over it, they say the sounds, right? Do you guys understand? Okay, little Josh, come on. And then little Josh is going to jump over the sounds.
I'm just joining.
Okay.
Down.
Very enthusiastic.
Didn't call your name.
yeah,
That's
since
why
you
we
didn't say you
have
can
names.
go up, dude.
Okay, we're gonna jump over it, and at the end, everyone's gonna have to say the word that teacher Joshua set the sounds for. Okay?
Okay.
Little Joshua, my bad. Ready? Go ahead. Set. There you go. Very good.
And just another idea, like just as a warm up, you can have them all just going and then they keep going set.
Yeah.
That's another option.
Many ways you can do this, so the kids is jumping around,
Wait, that's not how you play.
finding stuff. If you have now I know that Teacher Scott is all about like, oh, you know what? I don't want you guys to spend so much time on planning your lesson and things like that. But I do like hiding stuff around the classroom in the
they really
airport,
like that.
okay? And kids love finding that kind of stuff. That takes some time, okay? And I don't really feel you can ask your TTP to do that. They have stuff to do at 12 o'clock, and they leave at 12:20, unless you plan this day before, okay? After your class is finished, you just hang up some cards. I just did it before. It just took me 5 minutes to hang up some flashcards. But you hang them around, and then you tell the kids, okay. You tell maybe 3 kids, because it's 3 letters, okay? Go find this word, like, okay, set, set. And they have to go and find those cards around the classroom, bring them back, and put them on. Just that little extra, like, oh, we gotta find it, just excites kids. And the whole point is them saying it a billion times, okay? So it just goes into the memory. Now, some of you know how to speak Chinese, okay? And that's, if you have learned this in Taiwan, you might know about the kids, how they learn Chinese here. It's the same way, okay? It's the same way. It's just phonics, all right? It's the BPMF system here. And it's the same how we are teaching it. So sometimes, if they get confused because they've been doing BPMF so many times, just put it this way. Just put it vertically, because Bopamuffa works that way. Okay? Oh, so it's the same. Set. Sometimes I will kind of, oh, this is the same as, these sounds are all, this is the same sound in English as it is in Chinese. It just looks different. Okay? It just looks different. That's what I kind of might maybe not do in CC1, because you should pretend you don't know any Chinese. Unless they go in CC1 like, oh yeah, like, yeah, let's go to the bathroom. Okay? You don't want those accidents. Okay? You don't want that. Okay? But if you, just say, oh, let's do it this way, read it this way. For some kids, you have to just attack from different angles so that they can see like, oh, okay, it's kind of the same, right? In CC2, you can get away a little bit like, oh, that's, Bopamuffa. They all go like, oh, English, please. I'm like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's phonics, okay? And so there's tons of games you can just play with sounds, right? Kids jumping over them, running around, finding them, putting them together on the whiteboard. You could have 3 kids. One is in charge of the beginning sounds, one of the middle sounds, one of the ending sounds. You get more kids doing it at the same time. And what I said earlier, if your kids are like 300 grandmasters, then don't use words they know how to spell. Okay? Don't use pet or dog or cat. Everyone knows how to spell cat. All the CIT, so they are not using phonics. Okay? What I want to say again, the importance of phonics is that later on, after 2 years, they should be done, and they see some new words like, oh, they have an idea of how to say that. English is stupid, okay? I don't know if you read your Santa Claus reply yet. It's the same for every class, but the word wind is in there. When my whole class just went, wind, like, yeah, you're not wrong, really, but okay, this one's wind. Now, how do you know? I'm like, yeah, you'll learn. Okay, I always say English is crazy or nuts or cuckoo or whatever you want to say, and like it works 70% of the time. All right, you guys have any ideas you want to share how you do phonics with your class, or like little games like Patrick had the small one there. They can all just jump in a circle around.
Has bananagrams. You can also hide bananagrams around. Put a big pile in the front. Split them up in groups, and you can like just say a sound, and then each group has to find the letter that makes that sound, and they can create their CVC.
Yeah.
Groups.
Does everyone know what bananagrams are? Yeah, the little Scrabble tiles with the letters.
Everybody should have a box in your class. If you don't have one, you can let me know.
You probably wouldn't want to hide those though, because they're like so tiny. They'll just
You gotta be careful on what you're hiding, yes. Because you want to collect them back later.
Yeah, and you want to keep every banana bag with the same amount of letters in it.
We have done that
That's
before.
there should be a
sheet.
on the bag itself. It says, so it's a fun CC2 thing. If you have CC2 or CC1, maybe now they can. All right, let's sort out this mess. Just put them all there. Like how many you need? So many A's, so many B's, so many C's, etc. Okay, they enjoy doing that too, and they're just looking at the letters again. You just walk by. Hey, what's this one? Oh, CCC. Okay, great. All right, stuff like that. All right, yeah. Just this is about blending the sounds, right? Everyone understand that? Because that's what the CC1 kids need. They need to know this letter makes this sound, and then putting it together so they can start reading those green books that we have, okay? Which use easy phonics or words that follow phonics most accurately, okay? Yeah. Any more questions? Any ideas you guys have? No? Cool. All right, great.
Thank you, Thomas. Pretty good.